Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you once again, and it's time for my pickups for the month of February. Maybe I'll do a fancy logo right above here. Probably not. But anyways, it's time to run through the games, the movies, the collectibles that I picked up for the month of February. Now, I've got a whole bunch of stuff, but we're going to start off first with movies. And I have two movies here I picked up on Blu-ray. They come with the DVD as well, and one has a digital HD version too. But first, I'm going to begin with the movie I actually just sat down and watched. I finally got the time to sit down and watch this. As a big fan of the series growing up, it was the very first anime I ever watched. Probably my favorite animated series of all time, to be quite fair with you. It holds such a special place in my heart. And of course, I'm referring to Dragon Ball Z, and right now, the movie, Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. Hot damn, this was ever good, and such a love letter to the series as well. Just the way it started off, telling the history of Goku and Bulma first meeting, and how their adventures went towards, King Piccolo, and then to Frieza, to the Vegeta, then to Frieza, and Boo, and the androids. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, and the movie was fun. It was filled with action, great fight scenes that the Dragon Ball series was always known for. So, yeah, this was an absolute joy to watch, a pleasure to watch. And it gets me excited because I believe there was talks of them doing another series, or, well, more movies anyway, coming in the future. And I'm excited. I am really, really excited for more Dragon Ball Z because it's a staple of my childhood, and it's just as good as I remember it being. Even though the original series had a whole lot of filler. Alright, next we have another animated feature, though it's CGI this time around. And this one is an Oscar Award winner. Ooh, what did I buy? Well, I'm referring to Big Hero 6. The best animated feature from last year. I absolutely agree with that Oscar nomination. Or I would if, the fucking Lego movie had been nominated. Just saying. Shame on you, Oscars. But anyways, Big Hero 6 was a very close second to my favorite animated movie of last year. It was fun, it was exciting. Yeah, I love superhero stuff, so yeah, that was just great. And I love, Japanese style, and just the blend of Japanese culture and American culture into this was quite awesome. The story was good, bit play by the numbers, but, it worked. The cast of characters were really fun and groovy. Baymax is maybe the absolute best robot ever in film since Johnny Five. So yeah, I absolutely adore this movie, and I think you should watch it too, because it is rather awesome. Now, it's time for the games! The games of February, which kind of struck fear in our hearts when we did it on the Canuck podcast. Even more so when the Games of March came around, which we did on episode 71. Go watch that. Maybe a link down in the description, because it's easier than me putting an annotation in here. Too lazy to do annotations. Anyways, it's time to go over what games I picked up in the month of February. And first, I'm going to go down through the digital stuff. So, pull up the list here on my computer, just so that I know I don't miss anything. First off, I bought the Season Pass for Life is Strange. Such a good episodic game, I found. The mechanics of rewinding back time and playing through different scenarios were really cool. And the story is interesting. It just gives you a little taste, really, in the first episode, giving you a little bit of history between the main character and people around her. it was good. It was a great setup, and I'm really excited to see where that story is going to go next. Episode 2 cannot come soon enough, and it's supposed to drop at some point this month, so hopefully it's sooner rather than later. The next digital game I picked up was The Last Remnant on PC, and with that, it was I think a Japanese sale that was on the go on Steam a while ago. I picked up The Last Remnant, and I picked up Final Fantasy III, so I'm really excited to dive into both of those. Final Fantasy III is an awesome game. I have played it, the DS version before. We went on sale, so I picked it up, so I'm really excited to go through that again. And The Last Remnant, I've always wanted to play it. I own the 360 version, but since I don't have my 360 hooked up anymore, I've moved on to other things. So having the PC version, I'm probably going to dive into that, and who knows, maybe I'll make a video or two onto it. That will give me even more reason to go into it. Going over to the PlayStation side of things. On the PlayStation 4, I picked up 3 digital titles. Those titles being Rayman Legends, which I finished up the other day. Awesome game. The music levels in that are so fantastic. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Haven't got into that one yet. Trying to plan around myself, Ozzy Legend, Israel Pacheco, who you know from the Canuck podcast, and trying to get a 4th person so that we can go through it on 4-person co-op. So hopefully we're able to do that in the very near future. And the final game that I picked up on PS4, which I've recently started playing, I've only gotten so far through the first chapter, not even that far yet, to be fair with you. That's Wolfenstein: The New Order. Finally picked that up. It went on sale for $25, so I figured, why not? Dove into it, picked it up. The game looks great, and everything I know about that game, people rave about the story. Even Total Biscuit was in love with the game, which surprised the hell out of me. So I'm really excited to dive into that game and experience the story. Maybe go for the Platinum Trophy. I'm really considering it. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into Wolfenstein: The New Order, and I'll probably have more to talk about that in the future on I will play more by the time Canuck Podcast 72 comes out, so you can expect my thoughts on that episode. And the final digital game that I picked up this month, or February, was for the Vita, and that's Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment. I have been watching the anime, I've been hooked. The Vita birthday sale was on this past week. It's still on the go right now. Well, it won't be by the time this video goes up, but yeah, I've fallen in love with that anime. I'm only about 5 or 6 episodes in, but I'm loving it so far. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into the game. It was $16, so not too bad of a price, so I picked that up. And it's only digital anyway, so I might as well get it now before it goes back up to normal price again. That was my thoughts anyway. Alright, with that, it is time to talk about the physical games that I bought. I have 3 of them here. One I don't have because it's only just been shipped by Amazon late last week, so I should get it in the next few days or so, but I wanted to get this video recorded before too much time had passed. So the first game that I bought, it's a game for the Vita. It's from a series that I love so much. I've started doing a Let's Play series on the remastered version of the first game. Hopefully more episodes soon, but it was crashing on me the last time I started it up, so I do apologize on that. I'm referring to the game Hyper Devotion Noir Goddess Blackheart. Noir, I am so sorry, Deadpool. Or Coulson? Draco, the dragon. I'll pick him up now in a second. I just got so excited talking about this game. Yeah, I'm excited to dive into this because it's a strategy RPG style set in the Hyper Dimension Neptunia series. So, and it's starring one of my favorite characters, the one that represents PlayStation. Fanboy, I know, but yeah, I'm excited to dive into that game. Really excited to get that on the Vita. I have a backlog a mile long for the Vita, but I'm sure I will make an exception for that game once I get it. So, other than that, the other physical games I picked up this month, two of which you've seen in a pickups video, or pickup videos I should say. First off, we have, it's still in the plastic because I haven't played it yet, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. And yes, I got the Skull Kid Collector's Edition, was lucky enough to get that. I am very much interested in diving into this game. As I mentioned in the unboxing video, I have never played Majora's Mask, so yeah, really excited to dive into this game. Cannot wait to play it. Next up after that, we have, for the PS4, The Order 1886. My review on that went up just a few days ago. Really loved this game. The style, the atmosphere, everything about it was super cool. There's a better look at the inside and the disc. I have since beaten the game, platinumed it. I did it in a weekend. I did it in 3 days. Yes, it's not a very long game, and people have made a lot of bitching and complaining about the game, and what it does right and what it does wrong, and how it's overpriced and whatnot. I don't believe that. I believe it is priced worthy. I paid $101 for the collector's edition, but if I had just paid $70 normally for the game, which we have to do here in Canada because game prices went up to $69.99, soon going up to $74.99. Fuck our Canadian dollar. But yeah, even if I had paid normal price, about $80 after taxes here, I would have been satisfied with the game. I thought it was the perfect length. The story was good. Things were, little spoiler, left open enough to get me interested, pull me in, making me want more from that universe. So, quite excited for that. I am really excited for that. So hopefully they do get a chance to make a sequel. I'm sure Sony will make a sequel. I just dropped the next game I have to talk about. Hopefully they will. So The Order, well worth the money. Really enjoyed that game. It was beautifully done, in my opinion. Is it perfect? No, but it's damn good and worth the money. And the final game I picked up this month, physical copy-wise, it is Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge for the Wii U. I bought this so I could get 60 coins for the Club Nintendo. Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was $12 at EB Games one day I was there. Brand new copy, so I dove onto it, got it, so I could get the 60 coins, so that I could pick up both Super Mario World and the Wonderful 101 off the Club Nintendo points, so no regrets whatsoever. It got me 2 damn good games for $12. That's the way I'm looking at it. The way I will always look at it. Yeah. So guys, that does it for the games that I picked up. Now I did mention collectibles, and I wanted to pull them down from where they are, but I'm not going to do that because that's too much effort on my part. Oh, maybe I will pull them down. You want to see them? I know you want to see them. Whew, got them down. Sorry, they're kind of up near the ceiling. That's where I put them. But, of course, I am referring to the Amiibos that I picked up this month. Let's start off with the 2 really common ones that you can easily pick up, for the most part. Nintendo stopped doing the short supply thing. It's annoying as fuck. First off, we have Toon Link, who is one of the better detailed ones in my opinion. Like, his tunic and everything is just awesome. There's the Triforce, or the little emblem, on his sword is rather nicely detailed, so really like Toon Link. One of my favorites so far. Next, we have Bowser, who, I wasn't interested in picking up Bowser to begin with, but man oh man, is he ever nicely detailed, and he's one of the heavier amiibos that I have. You could really kill a child with this thing if you threw it at him. So yeah, there's Bowser. And mine's a little bit more pissed off because the painting on his eye is a bit further down than what it should be. So, yeah, looks like my Bowser is on steroids. Thus the name Derp Bowser, which he has been lovingly called, or he was lovingly given by the staff at EB Games where I picked him up. Next off, we have a Fire Emblem character. Yeah, I managed to get one. It's Ike. So, there you go. Nice little look at him. Then we have the two non-really Nintendo characters, but, you know, joining the brawl in Smash. First we have Sonic, who I managed to get at an EB Games one morning. He was there, so I picked him up. He was rather common for a couple of days, really. Not sure about it anymore, but yeah. And then the one I've most recently gotten, which looks amazing in my opinion. I love the style of this guy, just the level of detail, and that's Mega Man. I love classic Mega Man, so yeah, really cool. I was kind of tempted to actually import a version of him from PlayAsia too, because the Japanese version has Rockman written on there, his original name, so yeah, I thought it was really cool. And the final amiibo that I have to talk about is the rarest one I managed to get my hands on, and that is Shulk. And there he is in all his glory. I wanted to pick this guy up because I am a major JRPG fan. I am really excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on the 3DS. I never owned a Wii U, shocker, so I never got to play Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. So I am really, really excited to be able to play it on the new 3DS. Once I get a new 3DS. So guys, that's going to do it for my pickups for the month of February. And wow, this video has gone on for a while. Maybe I'll be able to cut it down with a little bit of edit. I should just wrap up right now. I've been Lord X. You've been awesome. Let me know what you picked up in the month of February in the comment section below, and I will catch you next time.